Oh, y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Gio Malik, and I'm gonna be going live today with 90 Day Fiance, the Tell All Part 2. Y'all give me a good 30 seconds for this intro. I see everybody down there in attendance. Now give me 30 seconds on the intro. I'll be back in 30 seconds. My name is Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm so sorry. I was running late yesterday. That's why I didn't do a 90-day tell-all part 2, but I wanted to do it today because I got to get it knocked out the way today. I'm gonna be reading comments. Ain't gonna be no pictures. We're gonna keep it busting. Now we got to get into this tell-all last night of what I seen. Now Elia and Johnny. Now Elia is messing around on Johnny. That's what we find out. She already told us that. But Elia says her and Johnny is still together. She talking about they still together and stuff like that. And it only happened once. It's Elia. It's Ella. Oh, Ella. Ella. I'm sorry. You're right, baby. You're right. Thank you for letting me know. It's Ella. I can't stand her ass anyway. It is what it is. Now, Ella says that her and Johnny is still together. But what I'm understanding about Ella and her and Johnny's relationship, it's like this. For you to sit up here and do this to this man and then act like you're innocent and you're some type of saint when you're not, we all know really you're not a saint at all. You trying to make, oh, it's only happened one time. One time can lead into happening again and again and again and again and again. And after that, again and again. Now, Ella says if Johnny would have cheated on her, because they asked Johnny, if you would have did the same thing, how would it have been? She said, Ella said she wouldn't care. She wouldn't have cared at all if Johnny cheated on her, which I highly doubt that, Ella. You're lying, and I know you're lying, Ella. Like, ain't no way in hell you going to let Johnny cheat on you and you going to still be with him. You know what it is? You was up there playing with that stuff, and you was playing with that little card reading and voodoo stuff. You don't want to play with that stuff, bro. That's the devil itself. You don't want to play with stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you casting spirits on yourself, and look at what happened to you. You ended up cheating on him. He ended up being a better spirit than you. Just obviously pointing out the obvious. He's a better person than you. He's a better spouse than you. If I was Johnny, I would leave you, Ella. Not gonna lie, I ain't never even met you. You already cheated on me. We supposed to be in a relationship. Now, everyone thinks, because Ella had another guy come over or whatever for her birthday party, but everybody in the cast, the whole complete cast, thinks that she slept with someone else on her birthday. Nobody's checking for you, Ella. Nobody gives a damn about what you're doing because you're lying. Lies only gonna get you so far in life. If you keep lying, those lies, you got to, man, I remember my grandma told me, she said, son, grandson, don't ever lie about nothing to nobody. I don't care who it is. Don't you ever lie, because them lies gonna catch up to you, and them lies is gonna eat you alive. And I said, damn, grandma, what you mean? She was like, just don't lie, grandson. It ain't worth lying. She was like, it ain't worth lying. Don't ever lie. I don't care if you in love with somebody. Just don't lie. I was like, oh, damn, my grandma must have said. And I got older and I started to realize other relationships and people would lie and stuff like that on their significant other and lie about sleeping with people. And it never worked. And it ain't ever work out with them. It didn't ever work out with them. And I was like, oh, yeah, I see what my grandma was saying now. Now, Ella is still crying about how much she loves Johnny. But she really crying because she got clocked. Yeah, that's why she crying. She ain't crying because really she loves Johnny. She crying because her image has been ruined on TV. Her whole and type of character has been dragged through the mud on national chat. Thank you, Auntie Manny, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate it a lot. Supporting my favorite YouTube channel. You know we love you over here, Auntie Manny. We love you over here. You know what's going on. You know the truth. Auntie Manny, stand with the truth. That's what y'all put that down in the chat. Sylvia Marsh, thank you for that super sticker. I appreciate that a lot for that $5 super sticker. I appreciate it. But back to what I was saying about Ella. She mad because she got clocked. That's why she started crying. All the hysterical cry shit ain't finna work on me. It's not. All the fake crying and stuff, that goes out the window. We don't care. And yeah, the reason why I didn't go live yesterday because I took the family out. We went somewhere and we enjoyed our time. But the fake crying that she's doing, no. Ain't nobody studying that fake crying no more. You can cut the little crocodile tears out and go ahead and throw that shit in the trash because I'm not studying you no more. To be honest with you, I bet not you ain't ever been a favorite. Red Nurse, thank you for that $10 super sticker. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all remember when you do super chat and super sticker or whatever, put them birthdays down there because I'm gonna try to do something special. I got unlimited time on StreamYard. So let's keep it going. But I want y'all to call up too though on your birthday and stuff. You ain't gotta be on the screen, but you can be off the screen and tell people a little bit about yourself, you know, because it's about y'all. Now, we're gonna get back to what it's about right now, and that's about Not Today and these messed up ass people on this show trying to make it seem like they got the perfect relationships. And we know damn hell and well their relationship is terrible. Ain't nobody in this world relationship perfect. It's some similarities of wanting to be perfect, but people go through their arguments, and it's about if you get through them or not. Now we're gonna go to Gino. Now, Gino and Jasmine, we're gonna break up a little bit of the topic of Gino and Jasmine. It's not that much, but thank you, Beverly, for that $20 super chat. Love your reviews. I love you too. You hear me? Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know if anybody else gonna tell you what I'm telling you, but I know it's a lot of other women out there that will tell you what the hell I'm telling you. They're just gonna say it in a different way. Now, so Gino did this again. Like Gino studied lying. Gino, you a liar. Let's just put it out there. You lying too much. Now he said he sent Wayne topless picture by accident. Allegedly by accident. Ain't no allegedly shit. Matter of fact, you sent that topless picture on purpose. Oh, you sent that on purpose, without a doubt, you did. But Jasmine, you know what? Hands down, hands up, hands down, whatever, thumbs up. Don't put your thumbs down, because Jasmine been killing the tell-all ever since the first tell-all. Jasmine has been killing it. Jasmine has killed the whole entire tell-all. My hats go off to you, Jasmine. My do-rag go off to you, Jasmine, for real. Because Jasmine ain't there for the fakery. Now, Jasmine says he sent 3 different topless pictures. Gino been lying. Gino be lying. Gio, you lying. I said Gio, not me. I don't lie. But Gino, you lying. You surely is lying out here. And Gino, you sent 3 topless pictures? I mean, you got to come on at this moment. It's like, did you send 1 or did you send 3? We don't even have time for you now. If Jasmine is saying you sent 3 and she see 3 from whoever the hell you were sending them pictures to, his ex, then we got to believe it's 3, without a doubt. Now, you was trying to tell us it was her cleavage, but no, it was her without no shirt on, no bra, topless pictures. And you said, I admit I tried to make her jealous because she was making me jealous with her dude that she's dating now. Gino, that's high school shit. You got to grow up. You're too grown to be acting like that. To be honest with you, I'm not holding you for anything. Jasmine is your PO officer, and I'm happy we got Jasmine a PO. Jasmine clocking everybody ass last night. I love Jasmine. At this moment, I like me some Jasmine. At this moment, I really do like me some Jasmine. And they can hate all they want to hate, but damn it, I like Jasmine. Jasmine is cool in my books at this time. I watched her for a whole season. I thought she was like crazy at first, but she went too far away from being crazy for a reason. You hear me? Sometimes you got to be crazy to let people ass know what's going on. Sometimes you gotta act crazy. You gotta let that crazy side come out. Like, hey, look, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna say this. You're not gonna get on me. I like Jasmine for that because Jasmine keeps it all the way real. Hey, Gio, your video is blurred for some reason. You know why it's blurry, Jasmine. You know why it's blurry. You know what's gonna happen. But we gonna keep it going. We not gonna give a damn about what them other people be doing at the time. It don't matter. We gonna have fun today. I'm gonna handle that on my IG. Yeah, man. I'm gonna handle that on my IG. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna handle that all the way on a whole other platform because I don't bring this to YouTube and none of that. It ain't. YouTube is for YouTube only and strictly for YouTube, not to talk about other people and their content, whatever. It don't matter. But shout out to Melanated Show and shout out to Auntie's Advice. Shout out to them good women out here. And according to Emma, shout out to her too. Shout out to Ellie Belly, whatever her name is. And shout out to Jolene Busy Blue. Shout out to them good people out there that's actually trying to do good on YouTube and keep regular content going. I like it. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna get right into the topic of discussion and what I gotta talk. What's your IG? Geo_said_it. You hear me? Because when I say it, it is what it is. Now, let me go to the next couple. Ben, you have ruined yourself so many times it doesn't even make sense anymore. Like Ben literally went on the tell-all yesterday and thought everybody, how he gonna be somebody's psychiatrist or counselor? You can't even counsel the situation you in right now. Now Ben lying about him and the relationship between him and Mahogany. Ben, you've been lying the whole entire time. But he was telling somewhat the truth because little video clips and stuff of being in Mahogany together and stuff like that. They was together and well damn, it's skipping. We were seeing them together and to be honest with you, I honestly think that Ben has been out here trying to play the narrative and spin the narrative about him and Mahogany. You can't spin the narrative too long. At this moment, you cannot spin the narrative too long. The reason why Ben and Mahogany didn't meet the first day it came out is because Mahogany didn't know he was coming, but then she found out later he was coming. And when he was coming, he told her he would come and find her. Ben, you need to slow down. You're kind of, I'll come and find you. Come and find you. Just let me know. No, we're not finna do that, Ben. I was even twitching last night. I think why he got that eye complexity because he been lying. That's why your eye like that. That's why your eye like that. You need to quit lying. That way, if you wouldn't be lying so damn much, your eye wouldn't be like that. Sometimes you gotta look at people's eyes when they eye be doing some weird shit. They lying. Just like Ben, his ass lying like a mother. He ain't even gonna ever tell the truth. His ass, man, come on, Ben. I'm not studying you no more. At this time, you getting on my last damn nerves trying to make it seem like you a saint or something. But then, now, when Ben was up there lying and doing all this fabricating and saying this and that and this and that and this, she didn't know he was coming. That's why she didn't meet him at the airport. Guess what Ben dumbass didn't do? He didn't text her for a day and a half. So what the hell was your one-eyed Willie ass doing in Peru or wherever you was at for that 1.5 day? That's the question we need to be asking. What was you doing? But what was you doing for that day and a half? Huh? I want to know what was he doing and who he was doing it with, because he wasn't sure doing it with Mahogany. I dropped the link for anybody who want to call up right now. We're going to get the show started the right way. What was he doing? Yeah. Now, we get back into the next topic. Mahogany admits about lying about her age to Ben. Now, she said the reason why she did lie about her age because they don't like telling people who they meet on the internet, everything about them, like real age, where they live at, anything like that, because it's weirdos out here. You know, like, so I can't blame her. Ebony Dix, what it do? Hold on, I'm gonna get you up here. Let me see if it's gonna work for you. I'm freezing a little bit, you know. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm not freezing no more, you know. Peace and love. What you got? What you think? What you thinking?
Okay, so I just wanted to say this for who's Mike and Jimena for their storyline, as well as I guess for a lot of people's storyline. But Mike Jimenez, do you know the movie called Pretty Woman? And the idea and concept is this man who's wealthy. He runs into um, someone who is a lady of the night, takes her, wines and dines her, and he rescues her into. So this is Jimena and Mike are basically like Pretty Woman gone wrong. So
You talking about Pretty Woman, the guy, the rich guy and stuff like that? I watched that movie about a dozen times. You talking about that rich guy met the girl or the woman of the night, and but he did everything right with her.
Yes. So this is Jimena and Mike is the opposite.
Mike didn't do that.
Right. So he supposedly got the woman of the night, but he didn't wine and dine her. He did, but then he tried to pigeonhole her with like, I can pay for this, I can buy that. So basically, Mike, he did the opposite of what the love story is supposed to be about. He did the total opposite. He didn't even try to wine her dine her properly. He didn't take. He wasn't being a gentleman. He was being the creeper.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to hold her down with money that I can pay for things. And so is Jasmine and Gino. I mean, he's like, he basically said the same thing. I will pay for your rent for, however long. He kind of said the same thing too. So this is Pretty Woman gone wrong. So if we are here to learn something besides this, this is how you learn it. We learned from 90 Day Fiance. Thank you, 90 Day.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get into Mike right now, but I want to ask you this about when Jessica joined the chat. You remember Jessica, which is Ben's friend? I know you watched it. The woman who came on with the blonde wig with the blonde hair, I think that's her real hair. But when she came on and Jessica joined the chat and said Mahogany asked Ben for $1,000, and Ben says he gave it to her. But you remember Mahogany turned around and said she asked to borrow $1,000. See, that's why you don't ask people to borrow nothing. If it's not offered to you, don't ask nothing. Don't ask nobody for nothing at all in this world. Only be ready for something to be given to you and somebody to be ready to give it to you. That's when you say, okay, yeah, I receive it. Shit, you better receive it because it might not come again in your life. So take that shit and run with it.
Yeah, well, she tried it. She didn't. She tried. She tried asking for the money and she tried to see if he would give it to her. But there's some people who are if you give somebody $1,000, just be willing that he's not going to give it back. You're not going to get it back.
See, Jessica was saying something. I see what Jessica was saying. Like, man, you've been lying to me, trying to make me go against her, and then you're lying to her, trying to make her go against me. Ben, it looked like to me, honestly, Mahogany asked to borrow $1,000. Like Mahogany did ask him. He didn't give it to her. She's saying he said no. He said no. Now, Jessica says she saw Mahogany Instagram, and this is when it turns left a little bit. If that's what Jessica messed up, talking about your Facebook and your Instagram is very what she said it's very pervertic. Pervertic photos and stuff like that. Like you out here and you got your bikini on, but see, that's when I'm pretty sure Ben has been in Mahogany and Jessica's ear trying to spin the narrative and try to go on both sides. You can't keep a lie going like that. Any lie in this world, you can't keep going on with lies and lies upon lies upon lies and lies and lies. We want the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like Ben, when I will it, made himself look terrible last night. You seen that eye? You seen that eye tripping last night?
The eye closes by itself. But what do you think? But what does she think? A girl, this man who's her father's age.
Yeah.
Call him a pervert. Yes, he's after someone who's 20-something years old. What he's going to be? He's not Richard Gere. I mean, come on. What do you? I don't know. Maybe she was thinking that. I don't know what she was thinking.
But did you hear what Mahogany said to him? She said, Mahogany a fool. I like Mahogany. Now,
her English was still very, very good. I mean, I know a lot of people were very impressed with her English. I'm still very impressed with her
Mahogany English. Said this, I didn't want a video chat with Ben because he's an old man. Well, damn, you hear me? Like, she said, I don't trust him. He's an old man.
She fought with him in the beginning because she knew he was old. I don't know. They get that story a lot of airtime because of Alina and Alina being racist. They have that him and Alina was a little the
Oh
little
yeah,
person.
we
They
done with
got more
her.
airtime, and so did Johnny and they got a lot of airtime because of Alina's being the dirty, her ugly acts. But yeah, I'm trying to be nice because I want your channel to grow without having like negativity. I want your channel to
Now,
get.
but you know what? To be honest with you, Mahogany and Ben, when Ben said he went back or something like that, him and Mahogany was together for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like they was actually, she was like, oh, like all this lovey-dovey stuff. But I think Mahogany was played to believing in Ben. Ben might have gave her some money. I think Ben been giving her some money. But my problem is this: don't act like you a pastor and you out here trying to make women be with you because you believe in God. God don't want you doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's either you with God or you not with God. And honestly, you can't put Jesus in somebody's face and say, "Oh, Jesus told me to be with you, so I had a dream that Jesus said it."
Right. So the
I'm
lie,
gonna give you this eye.
yeah. So this lie, the liar that he proved himself to be. What you're doing, like his closing eyes. The lie. Don't do it. That's his look.
I be closing like a mug. You hear me?
Chat control, Geo. Look at his face. The chat control, Geo, please.
He don't know what eye to play with now. I didn't do it. I love both of them. No, you don't. You're a damn lie. You a damn lie. And the truth is not in you or around you. So at this moment, your pastor, Gio took your pastor card.
Yeah, it's very hypocritical for him to start coming up with some standards. He comes with standards. It's very hypocritical. How are you going to have standards, but then you are doing something very like, very low. You're dating someone your daughter's age, your son's age. Yeah, it's very hypocritical. This is a thing. We knew the story was fake. So what did we expect? We knew the story was going to be a fake one. He's a liar. He got wrong after that.
She called him. She was like, "You're a narcissistic. You're a liar, and you're not shit." Basically, she was saying, "You ain't shit. Our friendship is done. Like it is done." They was like, "Is there any way we can?" What's her name? What's that woman name who could do the tell all? She messy as hell, and I love it.
Huh? Sean Robinson?
Yeah, Sean Robinson. I love her. Every time I see her, now she's like, but what about when you was here? She be digging up some shit. I'm like,
yeah, she's getting better at her job, honestly. And she's 59 years old. So she is, yes.
How does she dig up so much information on these people?
Is fantastic. I say that because she looks so beautiful. She looks very beautiful and very young. I don't see her age because of that. But yes.
Jessica did drag the hell out of him, and I was here for it because she said, "You know what? I ain't got no problem with these women. It's you, man, that's out here lying." Like, but Gino, I think when she was being messy with Gino, now it could be true and it not could be true. But when she like sent the little message off or whatever to Gino, whoever first, Gino shouldn't reply. Period. You're a man. This is your woman that you dating is Jasmine. You're supposed to be dating Jasmine. You shouldn't reply to that. If you seen that it was all the way fishy, no, I get them all the time. I just don't reply to it. I don't, because I already see it be a whole guy behind some of this stuff. Like it be YouTubers that be behind this stuff. Like man, that'll try to bait me in. They'll try to get a beautiful woman with breasts, boobs, and all that, and be like, "Oh, I think you're sexy," and da da da. I just look at the message. I see it.
Especially with a following that you have a platform. You probably definitely get some weird DMs.
I get some weird DMs, and I be looking at them like I know that I go with my heart. I follow my heart and my gut instinct, so I already know who it be coming from. Because whoever I be going after at the time I'm going after their ass, they be out here doing weird shit. They be on the internet. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get his ass. No, you're not. You're not. But one thing I'm not gonna let you do is try to disrespect my family and my children. That's when I'll put up $5,000 on the line to beat your ass. And I want you to put $5,000 up too. I'm with the boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the boxing matches and stuff. I like boxing. I took up boxing, MMA.
Gio does not condone violence on his channel. Maybe
shit, but when it comes down to it,
in private, he does.
We can do a boxing. How about YouTube? We do boxing events and stuff like that. And
Okay,
And
Gio
punch
speaking
on each other, keep it pushing. But let me talk about it now today because I'm gonna get out my body. Now, Kimberly, yeah, I like Kimberly too. I ain't gonna lie. Look, Kimberly, boy, Kimberly was on one last night. I like Kimberly too. Kimberly kept butting in. Kimberly ain't checking for being in Mahogany's relationship. She said, I think at this moment, I love you too, baby. She said, I think at this moment, this relationship is it's not going anywhere. You're out here chasing young girls, and then Jessica, here comes Jessica. No, not Jessica, but Jasmine. Here comes Jasmine. It's giving me pervertic vibes. I was like, oh, them two, Kimberly and Jasmine, they stole the show last night. And then you started to see an argument with Jessica and Jasmine. They go at it for a minute. Jasmine said Jessica is faker than Mahogany's filtered pictures. You hear me? Like Jasmine was going on. She was like, B, you're more faker than Mahogany's filtered pictures. And she was like, I didn't hear nothing. Jessica said, I didn't hear nothing you said, but I did hear you call me the B word. Like, and then Jessica and Mahogany goes in on, like Jasmine and Mahogany goes in on Jessica for faking a DM. Like, but we don't know if Gino is still lying. Because Gino put that hat on. I wish I had a hat right here. Gino put that damn hat on and cover his lies like real fast. But Jessica calls Ben, like after all that went on, Jessica, she apologized to the women because she knew her battle wasn't with Mahogany or Jessica. Her battle was with Ben because Ben been out here conflicting stuff. That's why Ben has been trying to get close to Gino. Who's to say who's lying here? It look like Ben is trying to conflict up a lot of lies for gain, but Ben called Jessica dramatic. He was like, you're dramatic. Like, I don't think she's that damn dramatic if she says some shit you ain't been saying. Now, Jessica calls Ben fake, but Ben called Jessica dramatic, and then Mahogany says she's not really with Ben, but she is saying they're in a relationship. She's not really with Ben, but she's claiming that they are in a relationship, and she's trying to make things work, but it's not gonna work there. And now Jessica and Ben, their friendship is over. Now their friendship is over because Jessica calls Ben two-faced and a fraud and narcissistic. Like those are the three words you do not want to be called at all. Now they friendship, it's done. It's over.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a little livelier than we usually see 90 Day Fiance. I mean, from the cast talking to each other and coming at each other, I do feel like it's more like lively, as they're not sitting there not talking to each other, but they are asking questions. They're probably getting told to do that. But I wonder if Mahogany's just like, okay, I made it through the season. Where's my check now? She gets her money, and I hope that they yeah. So I do see that.
But she was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. She was up there kissing all up on this man and stuff when they was on a little vacation and stuff like that. But then let's leave Ben alone because we know he a lie. We know he rubbed off on Gino the wrong way, and Gino probably out here lying.
Exactly.
Let's just get
they were on the same site.
that part. Now let's just go to Memphis and Hamza. Now Memphis had to step away because her head was hurting. Now her head was hurting, and Memphis was really trying to say, I'm pregnant. But Hamza claims his baby that they had, the baby's already born. It's 5 weeks old now. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about this situation. The people like, don't say that. I think Memphis, you're deflecting right now because it's gonna be a lot that's gonna come out with you and Hamza. There's gonna be a lot about when the time you got pregnant. See, you weren't gonna be ready for them questions. You weren't gonna be ready for them questions. That's why your head starts spinning because she was coming to you next with those questions.
I did see a credible blogger who I believe he's very credible. He did say that Memphis' ex-boyfriend said that is his child. So Memphis' ex-boyfriend is
Lord Jesus. I had to walk away for a minute. Look,
and I believe he's a credible blogger. I really like him a lot. Celeb Top guy. So he said that Memphis. So who's the father? So I think that the credible blogger said that Memphis, that is Hamza's child. That is what, and we won't even know until like either Memphis decides to protect himself and make sure that is his child, but he is here in the US.
You need to
So
go get Hamza, if you listening to me right now, my brother, what you need to go do is go take you a paternity test.
and make sure you don't sign anything unless you have somebody on your side
Even if
signing a
you
contract.
find something, still go take that paternity test. Protect yourself. Go take that paternity test because I want to see who baby this is. Now, if it's your baby, I'm sorry, Memphis.
What if it's his baby? Do you think he'll leave her?
No, he ain't gonna leave her. But if it ain't his baby,
I mean, does it make so he's gonna be there with he'll be there with 3 babies that are not his. I mean, he's not gonna. I don't think he'll leave her. He got here. You know how long it probably took him to get here? The loop-de-loos they went through. I don't know if he would leave her. So would it make a difference? He lied about his age. Not that 2 years is a big deal. I don't know. I don't think he'll leave her. So I think he'll be like, wow, that hurt my heart, but I'm here with you, baby.
Now that's a different type of hurt, though. For a man, that's a different type of hurt. Yeah, man, I know that because I done had fears of that. Before I be like, I hope this baby mine, but if this baby ain't mine, I'll be like, I'm done. I'm about to leave. Can't deal with your lying ass. I'm done. But if the baby mine, I'm here. I'm gonna be happy as hell. But if
right, I just hope that because I know there are many men who would stand up and say I would take care of the baby because
it's a difference. Once I get put on child support for this baby that's mine, I don't care. I'll pay that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I'll just pay that, and I'll be trying to talk to my kids every day. Like I wouldn't care what if they're in my household or not. I'll pay that child support. But I'm not gonna send no gifts because child support say don't send no gifts. So shit, I'm just gonna pay that child support.
Right, because gifts are basically you parenting.
Yeah, they're not
considered
nothing. They're basically nothing. So it's like you want to just keep paying your child support, but always call your kids and talk to your kids. You know what I'm saying? As a father, and them your babies, and it's not in that. Man, I took a DNA one time for one of my sons, bro. That mother said 99.9%. I said, damn, they should have put 100% on there. Cause damn, I mean, why y'all teasing me right now? Where's the other 1% going?
So this is a true story. My cousin had 4 children, and he was on his way to having the 6th one, and he did a paternity test for all his children to make sure they were his. His very first child was not his. It was his older brother, my other cousin. And he was calling his baby's moms to say what he found. And he found that his oldest child was not his. He found out it was his brother's. But he took care of the oldest child until she was 16 as his own, until he had the paternity test. That was 16 years.
I would have whooped my older brother ass.
16 years, yeah.
I would have whooped his ass. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I would have beat his ass. Like,
yeah.
Dude,
and he was trying to make sure that his kids were all his, to make sure that there's no scares out there. But yeah, that is a true story. And
the rest of the kids was his though, huh?
Only one wasn't his. Out of the 5, only one wasn't. It was the oldest one. The oldest one.
I'm so sorry to hear that for that man. Like real.
Yeah, he took care of his child 16 years.
Now we gonna talk about Mike and Jimena. Now everyone is backing Mike up like he's some type of saint. But they didn't see what Mike was saying to Jimena during the whole time of this episode. Now, Jimena says her and Mike is back together, but Mike is still taking care of Jimena, but is not with him for the money. But Jimena ain't with him for the money. At this moment, you being used, brother. Use a whole trick out here, being used and abused. Ooh, I can't say that word on here. But you're being used, and your mind is being abused. You know what I'm saying? That part. I ain't gonna spell it out because I probably think they'll get on my ass about that now. John asked Jimena, Mike's homie, John, he asked Jimena, why is she with Mike? And she said she gave him a hand. He gave her a hand. A hand? Mike John was like, he gave you more than a hand. Like, shit, he didn't, and Nelsie beside a hand. Nelsie's beside him. Nelsie is John's. I think they're married or something. Nelsie's like, he gave you more than a hand. He gave you everything you ever wanted. He about to house you.
Mike's friend from the FaceTime.
But everybody's asking the same thing I've been asking. Is Samantha using voodoo on Mike, or does her vagina has voodoo? Like that's what Usman messy ass and said. Usman was like, I think Amanda using voodoo. Her vagina is voodoo. I literally heard that shit come out of
But
Usman's
this is
mouth.
where I think Kamena really messed up the assignment. I mean, her whole goal should have been to get the surgeries done before she flipped out on him. If she's the woman of the night and her goal was to get surgeries, she messed the assignment up. Exactly. She really messed up. She really should have just stuck it out. I mean, you already did it. I mean, she did it. She was nasty. She did it on her child's bed. That's dirty.
Dirty McGirt. You hear me? Dirty McGirt.
That was the assignment. The assignment was to get the surgeries and then cut them. Don't cut them before. So now she doesn't have the surgeries. Now she got to find her another
she got to go out there and hit them streets again and make sure she get them breasts, because she's right now
she's got to go back to video.
Yeah, we did notice that Marsha, she changed her top. She had plans on going out. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But this is my honest truth about Mike. Mike is P whooped. He whooped. You hear me? He whooped all the way. He didn't got that thing and don't know what to do now. She said she gonna give Mike a second chance, when in reality she needs to ask Mike for a second chance. How the hell you gonna ask somebody?
Because she has an assignment. She needs surgery. This is the facts. This is facts. I will give him a second chance as well. If I wanted my bills to be paid, if I want to correct the situation, I will give him a second chance. I would say, you know what? I was wrong. I can do this. I can be with you. Just call me later. You're back in New York. Let's have this long distance relationship. Yeah. I'm just trying to be, look, it's a different perspective, people. I know it's not the right answers. I know. I get it. But it does happen. If she goes back to say, hey, my bills need to be paid, I would do it. Yes. I would say, yes, Mike, let's just try it again. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. And, I would probably, try it one more time to see if I can get this right.
Mike tells Mike, what Mike messed up is he breaking up his own friendships. Mike tells Nelsie to shut up. And she was like, I'm not going to shut up, Mike. Like, oh, who are you talking to? You need to be talking to her like that. You got me. John just sitting over there like, bro, we done came on TV. Now you trying to embarrass my girl, man. I ain't going to whoop your ass, Mike, but I really want to whoop your ass, Mike. You know what I'm saying? You disrespectful. Can't disrespect people, women in their relationships. You can't do that. And now, Mike tells her to leave. Just leave. I'm like, Mike, is you that damn dumb? You gonna tell your only friends that you have over here in America to leave? Like, you gonna tell your friend's girlfriend to leave when she is trying to put you up on game? And now Hamza, he butted into it, and he said Hamza kept it all the way real. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I like Hamza. Hamza kept it real. Hamza said it'll never work, and he must be under some type of spell. And she tells and that's the truth. I think he is on some type of spell. I think he underneath the spell of that power of that P.
I don't think so. I just think that it was a business transaction.
He got some P.
And it was either spoken or either spoken or written. Remember, I had made a little example. It's the pretty woman gone wrong. She, she's getting pigeonholed by money, but if she wanted the surgeries, she needed to step up to the plate and just pretend she was in love with him.
Where's this? Where's the girls in San Diego for Mike? Where are they? Where are the girls in San Diego for Mike, Kimberly? Now, you said you got him a cup of shit, Kimberly. You talking too much, and you was talking too much shit. You was talking outside of your ass. Where is the girls for him? Thank you, Mia, for that $20. Maya, for that $20.
Well, you know what, Gio? I really think there's a lot of women out there for him in San Diego. Look, having a video camera and working with the video camera that some people do these days, on certain sites, there's more than just one girl. So I really think he has options. He just only stopped at the one yes. He should have went back out fishing for options. And with the video camera, with the girl, it's a popular thing, and not just here. So he could have been fishing for options in the U.S. Mike had a lot of options. He stopped at the one. He could have kept going. So,
but you know what? Before you butt in, I'm sorry. Let me say something. Why did Nelsie come back and tell Mike? She said you need to wake up and go to the DR and get a Dominican woman.
Right.
Go to the DR and I can find you a good ass Dominican woman. Mike was like, no.
He's too scared to do that because he knows that if he found a Dominican woman, she would not be putting up with that junk that he's doing now. No.
You see how Andy has Robert whipped.
He's like, no, I'm cool. I'll stay right over here where I'm at.
That part. Go ahead, Mia. Go ahead and take it over. Take it over.
I was just at like that show. I was just like, oh my God, they just need to stop. Mike, I don't know. First off, how you just gonna walk in the house? I know we're over that part. You got dog doo-doo on your feet and stuff like that. I get it. It happens. But don't just leave it laying there. I think I work with people with special needs. I think Mike is just a little bit, special needs type thing. Like he's on the spectrum somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whoops, sorry. I didn't drop my phone. My bad, y'all. But I think he's on a spectrum somewhere because this man is, he could not be my friend at all.
I'm sorry.
He'd be that person we have to bip him in the back of the head. Like, are you serious? And Gio needs to stop. This every time you open your mouth, it's just a lie. Just falls out. He talk, think, is this a lie? Yep, that's a lie. I shouldn't probably say that. Well, hold on. Nope, that was going to be a lie too. Just stop lying. Just tell the truth. Why are you being so ignorant all the time? And why is she wearing that wig? Like, what was that wig thing for? I didn't understand the whole wig thing. I mean, it was cute, but it was too much for me. For her. They just need to stop. I don't know what next season's going to bring us, but Lord Jesus, these ones. And then what's the old girl's name that cheated on her boyfriend? What's her name?
Ella.
Ella. He needs to leave her alone. That's sad.
Ella, I think allegedly, I don't care what that woman say on that little 90-day thing. What's her name? Evan. What's her name, Evan?
Oh, Sean Robinson. Sorry.
Robinson. I think Sean Robinson, you need to let me replace you for like 2 days or something, and I'll tell them people the truth. I would have told Ella, you did sleep with that man. You was on the same website. You slept with him. Somebody, y'all slept in separate rooms. My ass, you was over there getting some birthday sex. Quit playing games and tell the truth. Matter of fact, Lada take the test right now. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be right back for this Lada test. You hear me? I'm so cold.
And 2 and 2. We'll be right back. Yeah, that's too much.
Burn that baby's bed, Heather. I do want to say this. Burn them baby's bed. Look, if I'm Mike and I want to walk into the house I'm paying for with muddy shoes on, clean it.
And she's like, and he farted on me.
I'm sorry. What do you think that she's going to come to if the
right?
How do you think he would treat her? He would treat her that way. He would treat her like SLAVE. He would treat her like that. And she would be like, I knew it.
Yeah. Say he'd be like, when he take them glasses off, I know he'd be looking like this. This is my house, huh? What are you talking about? I paid the rent here.
But he had a point. And he had a point. I mean, it blew up in his face, but he had a point. I mean, that was all what he put together. It blew up in his face. But if she got her car first, he got her surgery.
You got to think about it. It is what it is. He paid for it. He paid for the
Yeah. And I think mom is just trying to tell her just
hold on, let me move this comment because I ain't pointing at the comment. He paid for
He paid for everything. He paid for her lifestyle. He paid for her to be his boy. He paid for her to be the partner. And whether we like how the partner is, I mean, we're looking for the love, and we see it. This is what it feels. Hey, don't get a video camera and a video came a partner because it may not go the way you're thinking.
Yep.
You know what I wanted to say
And it
this.
wasn't right, but it is what it is.
Yep, it is what it is. I don't even care at this moment. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I
But
don't.
now we see what it's like.
Exactly.
Yep.
But I wanted to say this though. Ben calling out a man on the show week. Is this like the pot calling the kettle black because he's chasing mahogany? Like, let's just be real. Ben been chasing mahogany. This is the pot calling the kettle black. Like, let's just be real. Ben has no audacity to say anything about anything to anybody at all because he been
Right.
looking like choo choo.
Right.
Hey, mahogany. Let me can I talk to you for a minute, mahogany? Yeah.
Right.
Let me tell
Chasing her
you.
out the car. She gets in the car. He gets on the other side. She
Then he
gets
looking
out.
like this outside the car. I just want to talk to you. I just want
Right. He looks all kinds of
Hell no, boy, you look like a whole
pedophile. Pedophile. That's what he looked like. A pedophile.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, she also was a grown person too, so she
Barely.
went after somebody who was adult. So I don't want to blame just him because
Well,
she was somebody who was an adult and she knew what she was getting to. You knew the man wasn't 30. You knew he was perverted.
Well,
just draw back. But
Exactly.
you know,
Right.
that was the story that they gave us, and so here we are.
exactly.
Ben looking at the car at her like I know she was sitting in the car like looking around. Here he
He was
comes.
like,
Yep, just got
Popeye,
my
go
check.
home.
Trying to get my check.
You just come out the car. I just want to talk.
She come to get her
Yeah.
check.
At this moment, I don't even want to talk to you in your eye. I was been so messy. If I couldn't be no woman, because I'm like, you giving me demon vibes. I don't want to talk to the other side of your face. You hear me? Like that one side with that one lazy ass eye, whatever you call that shit. We done that at this moment because you giving me demon, but I see the horns coming out your head at this time. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Exactly.
done with it. Come on, man. Y'all ain't finna get this man too much credit no more. I'm done with his ass. Like he sick.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that she knew what she was getting into. Come on, I just
He
thought.
had the audacity though.
And this is another thing. I know I'm gonna be burned for this one, but I still think that Jasmine should take some type of blame of sending her man or her someone's pictures of her that she was not prepared to
Exactly.
give them the permission. My opinion, I believe that she should take some type of blame. I know that people are saying, but Mike doesn't matter. He shouldn't, because I've had this conversation with different people. He should have given the pictures out anyway. He should have did that to her. I still say, if you decide to give somebody pictures that you are not ready for somebody else to see, because he could have showed that to his brother. He could have showed it to anybody. What if it was tomorrow? He could have, those pictures are in his presence. So now people, hopefully you're all here. If you give somebody pictures you are not ready for another person to see,
don't do it.
Don't send
it. It is
it.
what it is.
Yeah.
Now, since we talking about Jasmine and Gino, now Gino got Jasmine a K1 visa for Jasmine to come to America. Do y'all think honestly that Jasmine would come to America? Should I do it? I'm being messy as hell right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit, I'm talking about that man for a reason. Should I do it?
Yeah.
30 countdown or not?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She priority at the gate, waiting to get on the plane, just waiting.
And she's only so are you gonna do the 30 countdown? Sorry.
look. I do a 30 countdown. Do you think that that Gino and Jasmine, when Gino got her the K1 visa, that Jasmine is gonna come to America, or do you think that Jasmine is gonna stay in America? Let's do that 30 countdown. 30. Here we go. Let's get into it.
I like your little hair thing.
Oh yeah, she gonna come to America?
Oh, you know, she already here. I mean, not saying that she truly is, but yeah, when she gets here, yeah, she'll be
I
here.
believe it too. I believe it
She
too, without a
definitely.
doubt. But
And it's sad because he is going to lose everything. He better stop lying, stop acting ignorant, because she will take him for
everything.
everything.
You're right.
Everything.
But that's his PO officer. That's why she gonna take him for everything. He got to check in at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
Check your ass in at a certain time. You better be at the house at 10 p.m. You hear me? That location
Yep.
at 10:01, 10:02. Your ass better be in the house at 10 p.m. working on her
Exactly.
the Traders Geno stocks. Shut up, Patty. But that's funny. But now Mike calls Amina after we give you the little breakdown or whatever. Now Mike calls
Right.
Amina at the end of the show and she
I
running down.
know, it's ready. She's renting her license so she could start doing a stock market for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's gonna be like, I got this. I'm sorry. Oh my God, what's my pay? This will be
Why would I
coming.
just put up Patty stupid Patty something else? Oh yeah, stock market.
Stock market now.
Like, you know them hats that he wearing?
Mm-hmm.
They're owned by me.
Get
Get this shit together. Gino, as she says name. Gino? Are you serious, Gino? She be on Gino ass. But now what y'all
Tell
think
the
about,
truth, Gino. Tell the truth.
what y'all think about Mike? Dumbass calling her minute. I just wanted to tell you that I relate, and now he's trying to learn a little bit of Spanish and stuff. He only know only certain words in Spanish. Some I love you, you love me, and just don't leave me.
Right.
Hell no, she should leave your ass. She should leave
Exactly.
your ass in the dirt. Cause look, one thing I don't like is somebody who lie and who try to fabricate stories and try to mix
Yep.
stuff and not be truthful. I don't like a lie.
Exactly.
I don't like a lie. Now, if you do whatever you do in your relationship, you lie in your relationship, you ain't putting it on TV. That's your damn business. That's a big difference. That's a big ass difference. Like if you in your relationship, you and your wife, or you and your husband, and you and your girlfriend, whatever, you and your boyfriend, you whatever. If y'all don't put that shit on TV, I have nothing to say about it. I'm not fit. If you come to me and ask me for information, shit, I don't know, honestly. But if I see shit on TV, if I see shit on this internet, I do not like a liar, a hacker, a thief, and a cheater.
Yep. I'm with
Those
you.
are
Hold
four
on,
things
y'all.
I don't like about people. I don't. If
Yep.
you doing that shit, you might as well just unsub for me now because shit, if that shit come around to me, and I find out,
I'm gonna put you out there on blast.
I'm gonna clock your ass. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna block you. You're just gonna have to unsub and never watch me again.
I think that Ben. No, I shouldn't go back to Ben. I just want to bring out because you talked about liar and stuff like that. So knowing that Ben, his story was a lie, I think he should have got punished because he came out and told us that it was fabricated. So he basically told us that he was lying. So he basically, he really hurt his NDA. I really do think that Ben should be punished for that, or something like that, because we would have never known. We would have played along with it, at least as viewers. But for him to come out and say, "I'm an actor. This was not a real story," you basically lied to us, like you were talking about lying. Mm-hmm. So we watched the lie the whole time, and at the end we're saying he was still lying. So
yep,
like
he was lying about lying.
Yeah, he was lying about lying, and we knew he was a liar. So I just really feel like he should have got dinged. Cut his paycheck in half. And figure out how we can pay these international people directly instead of having the money go through American money to give to them. Like it's been handling it. I wish that they could figure that out because I think they can figure it out. I don't know. But the fact that he lied to us from the beginning, Ben, but I do think that Mike oh no, I'm so torn. She knew what she was signing up for. I'm sorry, you guys. She knew what she was signing up for. She knew it.
At this moment, it is what it is. But I'm gonna wrap this thing up, y'all.
She knew she's a camera girl. She knew that this is what she signed up for. she wanted a certain transaction. She didn't hold on
Yep.
to the dollar. She didn't hold on to
Yep.
the dollar to help her get her transaction.
Yep.
She messed
Exactly.
up. She messed up.
Yep.
That's what I think. She messed up. And Mike
They both did.
Mike told her, stop working. So why are we blaming Mike for being a pervert? I mean, I don't know.
Hey, but I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Is there any last things y'all would like to say? Hold on, Ebony and Mia, y'all gonna close out with me. I'll be damned if y'all leave and go in the background. We're gonna count down.
I like you. Yes, I like you.
But any last words y'all would like to say? I just like to say this though before y'all say y'all final words. Thank you for everybody who came in the chat. Thank you for everybody who's been super chatting and supporting my channel. I appreciate it a lot. I'm so sorry for Monday because I was busy Monday. I didn't want to spoil the trip for my kids and my wife. So I just
you got to live too. You got a life too, honey.
Yeah, family come first. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
so when
right.
I put money in certain things, I want them to enjoy it, and I want them to enjoy me being there with them. So that's what it's about. But if you come from my family and y'all see me trip over my family, it's for a reason because I really love my family. So I must trip and I must say something and I must set things and put things in orders and shut people the hell up about certain things. And
I got you.
need to come clean about what they say. You know what I'm saying? If anybody messing with your family, I'm gonna tell you right now, forget the show. If anybody messes with your family, you better fight for your family. I'm telling you, whether you die or not, I don't give a damn. You fight for what you love, and that's what a lot of these people on 90 Day don't do. I do that. I fight for mine. That's why I didn't want to go live. I didn't want to spoil my trip with my wife and my kids, bro. I was like, nah, man, forget that live. It's not that serious. No offense to y'all, but I love y'all. Don't get it twisted. I love y'all dearly, but I just like
family come first.
I had to make sure, we was happy, like my family happy, my wife happy, my kids happy. That shit matter. That means something to me. And I hope everybody out here in these comments, if y'all got somebody else, but if it's yourself, make yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, treat yourself to some things sometime. Get out here and love yourself. Treat yourself to good things. Don't let other people factor on the way you live your life because they shit might not all the way be together and put together. But you pray for them. You know what I'm saying? You pray for people. You know what I'm saying? That's for real, for real. Pray for them. And I mean, if they need the help, shit, all they got to do is just ask. They need help. Help.
That's true.
I ain't helping shit. I ain't gonna lie to certain people. I ain't helping shit, but I ain't helping shit. They ain't trying to do nothing for me. I ain't helping. They want to talk shit and do all this extra shit. I ain't helping shit. I'm not gonna lie to you because I see what you're doing, boy. But let's go on back to what we was talking about. Ebony and Mia, go ahead. I got another plan I'm finna do on IG. If y'all not follow me on IG, you better go follow me right now on IG on GO_said_it. And I go follow me on there. And if anybody record me, I wouldn't give a damn because I'm only talking about one damn person in that part. Ebony, go ahead and say your last words.
Anyway, that was a beautiful statement you said. I think that one thing your audience that you have carried with you loves your genuine with them, and that always lasts longer than anything else. I really appreciate you being on a platform and letting me up here and speaking. So I hate to talk after that because that was just beautiful. I don't know what to say. Like I do, but I think your geniality. You always say that you'll be honest, and honestly, that is something that Gio always says. I have never heard of the blogger say that.
Yeah, I say it all the time because I mean that
he
shit.
He says DM him. He goes, if you want to really know, DM me and I'll tell you the truth.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to know. I just tell me.
Ebony, I see Ebony pop up at the bottom. Oh, Ebony. As soon as I get to going off, Ebony be like, oh yeah, let me go to left field real quick. I'm gonna leave about. All right, Gio. All right, Gio, he going off. I can't have this.
I really do follow Gio. I really do, honestly. So
I love you, Ebony. I love
really
you,
like Gio. So yeah, he's very genuine. I really am grateful for that. So
thank you. Maya.
Yes.
Go ahead and say your last
words. I can't wait till the next season. And like Ebony said, you're always very truthful and you say it like it is. That's why I have my little thing like, oh, Gio's coming on. I need to come on up here say hi, let them see how, wave at 'em, whatever. I'm hoping. I mean, it's not for sure yet, but me and my fiance, I've already filled out the paperwork. I sent it in to the production and everything. So maybe I might be on here with y'all too, and y'all be looking at me. But don't be too harsh now. Don't be too harsh. See, but like y'all, I'm real though. I'm real. I'll be straight out. I'm 50. My fiance is 35, but we are complete opposites. He acts old like I should be, and I'm young like he is. I'm always laughing, joking. So yeah, we sent it to 90 days. Now I'm just waiting to see if
What do
I'm going to
y'all
get
think
picked or
about
not.
people like say this? I wanted to say this before I get off here. Like, what if it's 90 Day, Love to Lock Up, YouTube, bloggers, all that? What do you think about this? If people got beef, why don't we do this? And for people who say people are broken, all this stuff, and like this and this and that and this, why don't we do this? Either $1,000, that's the highest we should go. Well, now that's the lowest we should go to 5,000 and then 10,000. But that other person has to put up that money too. That other person has to put up 1,000, 5,000 to 10,000, and they just box it out. We watch it. Now, whoever wins can take all the money or can give it back. That's what I'm with. Like, I'm not with taking shit from nobody, but
right. I wouldn't know what to do.
Are we interested in? You're asking us, are we interested in demonstration fighting?
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking you if you willing to shut certain people the hell up talking all this shit they be talking, and we should do it. You know, like let's get a whole thing for like boxing events.
Well, there's some bloggers who rather take it to court, so I don't know if some bloggers don't. Some bloggers rather go to court and.
I mean, what do you get out of that though? Like.
Some bloggers
nothing. Like you get nothing. Like, to be honest, it's better us putting up a charity little thing like that.
Yep.
Well, we can start this shit with 90 Day. If these women don't like each other on 90 Day, we can let their ass box it out. Y'all both put y'all money up and let us watch it. Love to Lock Up. Hey, if you guys don't like each other, like we could have did it with John and Shane. Remember how John and Shane was always fighting over Lacey? On Love to Lock Up, we could have had them two fight that shit out and be like, look, man, y'all put 500. You ain't even got to put 500 up. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and fight it out.
Yeah, for that, it's called WWE. So if they want to,
ain't no WWE. We talking about real live boxing, like.
I mean, there's a lot of real life people who we want to see on the house. If you're a house, I know you're not a housewife watcher.
Yeah, like the housewives too.
You should increase your channel, Gio. You get on top of it. Some of these housewives shows are just.
If I get on it, I'm gonna tell them, look.
I know you should get on top of it, Gio. That would be another. I mean, it'd be a lot more work, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
you increase your flow, but I don't know. If it's people who I want to see have
somebody stupid
rock out, yeah, I would watch.
Kevin. Y'all don't know if y'all watch Love to Lock Up, y'all better go watch last week's episode. Yeah, the hand behind his back, he done got hit so hard his head said, boop.
Oh, dang.
He hit the ground. I said, man, hell no, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to get up out of here. I've been on here for an hour. Thank you, everybody in the chat. But that was just something, that was an option that I threw out there. For anybody who want to take me into real consideration about that stuff, like for the people who don't mess with people, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave the people who cause drama, leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the people who do like to cause drama, they need to be in boxing events. I mean, you got a lot to say. You might as well go ahead and hit the ring and fight it out.
Yeah.
But
be truthful about it.
On that note, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace and love. God bless. On the count of three, Maya, let's peace these people out. 1, 2, 3.
Peace.